Hello, I'm gonna give you a quick reading from the animal deck I have. Somebody's been illuminated with the sun. This is the lemur. They actually sunbathe, much like I'm doing today. Let's check out the lake. I love this place. Yep, the Hierophant. And yes, I am giving thanks and praise to the Most High God. And this is about the Seven of Swords as well. That was illuminated. The sun and illumination about the Seven of Swords. And thank God it finally was illuminated. Yeah, about this Page of Swords, okay? This message of truth I'm giving to you right now. Yeah, about this Ace of Pentacles that they tried to take from you. They either try to take this from you or try to hide it from you, this new beginning that God blessed and bestowed upon you. But then they said, no, you don't deserve that. You can't have that. So yeah, justice is coming in because they caused a grave injustice. So you could not fly or dance or do anything. They didn't want you doing that, yeah. But you healed. You healed, you're relaxed, you're chilling, y'all. Even in the desert, you're chilling. You're the toad, you know. But this is over. This is over, y'all. The lovers? What about the lovers? What about the lovers? What about them? Let's see. They still hanging on and they're hiding stuff from you? Possibly. I mean, obviously, yeah. About this Nine of Pentacles. You know you're the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, you know your worth. You know your worth. And slow and steady wins the race. Either way, it takes time to build up that stuff. Hard work is definitely merited. And if you do the work, you get paid. Don't be jealous of somebody who does the work, whether it be in the spirit or the flesh. Two of Cups, union. Whether this be a business or whether it be a relationship, a friendship, whatever. You are deserving of this. And a hermit crab changes homes and changes shells. So it's probably time for a new home. Maybe it's about a home. And they're trying to hide it from you, yeah. Trying to keep you in the Five of Pentacles and not being able to afford anything so that you won't be able to do anything. Isn't that sad? Yeah, Two of Wands. They chose wrong. The choices you make, we're judged by them. We're judged by our actions, yeah. And now Seven of Swords again. Death. They don't want the truth coming out. Look at how they're running away. They don't want the truth coming out. They're running away right now. They say, no, she ain't healed. He ain't healed. Yeah. You know, I didn't do this injustice. They say, oh, there's no Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, hide it from them. Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say. I'm telling you. That's what they say. All right, we'll keep this one out. What about this Seven of Swords and this destined opportunity? Because it doesn't matter if you tried it. If you slowed it down, good for you. It does not mean it is going to stay that way because the destiny's destiny. You know, Most High God says it's going to be so. Oh, look at that. Ten of Pentacles fell in the water. Oh, they all in their emotions about that. Yeah, they are because it fell in the water. They're like, oh, I'm crying about this Ten of Pentacles. What? Because you tried to steal it, and if you just merely worked with this person instead of trying to betray them, maybe you would have had a part in it. Yeah, King of Cups in reverse. If you acted with love instead, then possibly, most likely, yeah, Ace of Wands, the action taken would have lit the lantern with the lightning bug would have led you where you need to go. You see that bug? That bug's trying to attack me. They're sending bugs at me, yeah. They're like, well, I don't have any friends now. I don't have anyone behind me. And I'm going to come back and be with you because you were plan B. I'll put you on the side. I'll put you on the shelf. No. I'll give your stuff back. Can we be friends? Well, I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, I'll be gracious like I always am because I am a healer after all. And I say, well, I'll allow you to speak your piece for your sake, for you to heal. Because I know how difficult it is to swim through your emotions and hold your breath until you need to come back onto dry land again. But I am quite adapted. Yes, I am. Now, if you want to shed your way, yeah, Ace of Cups. Shoot your shot, y'all. Let's see what happens, y'all, okay? Hierophant. Because God loves you. Even in the winter, in the cold, even though you left someone out in the cold, you see the polar bear. Not only is he white and of the light, he can survive that coldness because he's already been through it his entire life, y'all. That sun, illumination. Because you are the light. Yes, you are. Asha. Oh, shit. Yeah, King of Cup. Now he said, oh, I'm not in reverse. I'm in the upright now. Look at me. I'm healed. I love you. Yeah, but this is what it really is. You can't fly, and that wave probably freaking washed you away. This is all cups. Page of cups again. Message of love. You see how the cups tipped over, though? And the wave is there. Where's everyone else? There's no one there. There's no animal there. There's just an empty cup. Well, you left that empty cup, you dumped it out, and now what? You stuck in your head and you can't see because you a mole. You're a spy. You play both sides. And this Emperor in reverse, I don't know whether she actually was the one that orchestrated this shit or whether you painted somebody who was actually in the upright in the reverse. Because notice, she already crossed those mountains. It's a clear sky and there's green grass and there's flowers growing and she relaxing, having a good old time. All right then. No, it was this bitch. This Hassa right here. Yeah? Yeah, she's relaxing too, but she in the mud. Is she stuck in the mud? She got a big old pentacle, but I don't think she's quite too happy now. She says she's in the right. You know what? If you are in the upright, God bless you. I really pray that you are. Honestly, I want you to heal, y'all. But I think you lost your empress status, y'all, because you're with the devil. You are out to destroy. You are out to set traps and pitfalls for somebody that didn't do shit to you. And you did not eat this. What is this? What is this? Really? The family? The shield? You try to break down someone's shield for money? Not do anything? What is this? What? Trying to stop this from coming in? Do you know the orca is the queen of the ocean in the spiritual world? Well, in some cultures, they say. She's a goddess of the ocean, and she is pulled along in her chariot with orcas. Do you know that? One of them's popping up and saying, hey, the queen is here. Yeah, maybe finally you're seeing things from a new perspective. These are one of these ants that their whole life is spent holding this for their family, for their colony. Did you know that? This is meant as they use their bodies in the desert under the ground to actually have this honey sweet deliciousness up in Africa. They do this and they actually provide food in shortages for their colony. And they hang there upside down just like that. Did you know that? Well, yeah, well, that's probably why things aren't coming in for you. You see the red ribbon? That's fate. That means people are messing with divine destiny, and they shouldn't be doing that. And now they're in the Ten of Swords. Because everything they wanted, it just got dark. I hear thunder now. Yeah, because that's what they wanted for you. And they wanted to take your freedom away so you couldn't fly away and be free. Well, yeah, that's High Priestess in reverse. Trying to set webs for you. Black Widow? What the... Working together, pretending they're on the higher side of life with a higher perspective, maybe. Over to Savannah. Yeah, but everything's uncovered now under the moon, aren't they? Because you have been wise, like the owl. Yes, because they lied. Ace of Swords. They didn't see the light. They didn't take the proper action, or maybe you are taking the proper action, or maybe they're doing it now. I hope you are. God bless. Page of Pentacles. What is this message of money and material? What is this? About a home? About some llamas? Llama mama? Maybe about some investments to make money? Things you didn't know. Oh, ten of Wands again. Oh, that burden. Oh, damn. And then the 9 of Wands. Look at you. Maybe an Aries. With that red ribbon of fate again, trying to mess with people's destinies and change things that do not even involve you. Trying to get financial wealth off of people. Whatever. And you're standing guard against it. You're all defensive now. Yeah, you ran away. You're running away because the truth is known, and that's the death of the situation, y'all. You need to go heal, honey. You need to go heal. Stand on your truth, sleep on your truth if you have to, and go and heal, even if you are in the desert. Yeah, because of this. See, this is a dung beetle. They live off poop. They take the poop, and they roll it, and they lay eggs in it, and they bury it for their young to eat. But you see how the flowers are growing? They also are very important to the environment because they actually fertilize the ground in the desert. So without them, there wouldn't be no flowers. So yes, you do play an important role. And that's justice. That's justice. Yes, it is. So finally, let go. Let go. No more confusion. There's only one choice, and you're stable. This is a bowerbird. Possibly you were juggling in the past and you couldn't see from a higher perspective. You were only noticing the here and now and having a good time right here, right now. And you weren't really caring or looking out for the future, which is fine. It's all about how you do it, not what you do. So how did you do this? Did you properly explain things? Did you break things off? Did you lie? Did you cheat? Did you steal? Because, I mean, if you did any of that shit, that means you're definitely not balanced either way. But, I mean, if you did and you were honest, yeah, well, now you can see things from a higher perspective. And those eggs are there. King of Wands. He's on his belly. I think he surrenders his crown and his staff. Again, with the fate. He's not wise. They didn't act through wisdom. But I pray for you to be strong. You see how rocky that road is? I mean, you're going to have to take that path that the Empress took. I mean, it's rough. It's hard going. And pulling all of those burdens behind you, all that stuff. Because you wanted to be that. You want to be that copycat. And you wanted to fight and have a competition like the Badger. Be all aggressive for no reason at all. Yeah, here you are, King of Pentacles. You want to be a King of Pentacles, you're standing on business. Maybe this is someone else. But look at the storm clouds. I don't know if they're coming in or going out either way. The grass is not green. You see that? The grass is not green. And he's standing on this. Maybe he only went for this. And he's like, I am the king. Are you pretending to be in the upright? Or are you really like this? Oh, I don't know. What happened in the past? 5 of Cups. You're not like that. You pretending that you're okay. Or you really like this. You gotta swim away through your emotions. And you see that? You still have a union back here. You swam away in something you thought was dead. This was his broken heart. Their memory, the valuable bones of elephants, they mourn for hours their fallen loved ones. Show gratitude to the ancestors. And you see how the dark clouds coming in? They mourn. 10 of Pentacles, a family maybe, or complete and utter fulfillment. This is fulfillment in the physical world. Yes. Or maybe sunrise, who knows? A family. By not communicating, well, please communicate, because the Queen of Swords already knows. She's been sitting in that winter for a very long time. She's of the light. She is a white. Yeah, look at it. It's kind of similar. To me, this is the strength. Magician. This is a sneak attack because they jump up and they pounce into the snow with force with the mice that are running underneath the snow in a storm. Infinity. I think that's a strength symbol, again with the red ribbon of fate. But as long as you are balanced with this, your spiritual and your material, you don't want to have a tower. Well, you know what? I'm sorry. This is a tower. This is the truth. What about the truth, Spirit? That you're an ostrich and put your head under the ground. You drop the shield, you drop the staff, you stop fighting, and you pretend it didn't exist. You just put your head in the ground. Yep. And now you want to give it back or what? Or you gave it to the wrong people, you gave it to family, you gave it to whatever, whoever. What? Oh, let's talk about somebody else. Yeah. This is equal give and take with the universe. This is the universe right here. And the universe is rewarding you because you did the work. See? You still have a little bit more to climb, but I mean, it's not that bad. But things are seen the way they are. Things are seen, and this causes a 9 of Swords and somebody else. They can't sleep. This is the kookaburra. And this is destined to happen, so don't feel so bad. See the chain, and luck's on your side, and you are about to get abundance with those grapes. For the 10 of Cups, family, in fulfillment, in love, because that is exactly what you gave out in the past. And these friends who are no longer friends, now they want to be your friend. I want to be your friend, Emperor. Yeah, because you're healed and a balance within your emotion. It's hard because they're always in my energy. They're in my phone. But yes, somebody is in their head and they could not see this storm. They could not see what they were doing. And now there's a storm. Make it fit. This lover. One is dark, one is light. It does not matter, okay? But you see, this one does not face their shadow. There's no shadow there. One is orange, one is apples. Are you of the same yoke? Are you guys really meant for one another? There's something about a competition. Maybe it was somebody over this lover situation, and that's why they're in their head. Or they tried to have some type of fight with you over something that is not fruitful anyway because there's no green grass there. I mean, it looks like an empty tub, but there's a well right here. Are they fighting over emotion, fighting over water, or fighting themselves possibly? Yeah, but this is what they really need to do. I pray that they do. They let go, of things that do not serve. And, if you let go, you'll notice that things grow. See how he left it there or she left it there? It does end up growing if you just relax and let go. And that is the truth with the Queen of Swords. Confirmation burp here. Please accept your wisdom here, even if you're upside down. This Empress, whoever you are, you could be this Empress, or they could be this Empress, who is very receiving. Are you receiving right now? Or they're in they're in their head. They can't sleep at night. They're up at night. Maybe they're having nightmares. What is this? What is this? Because they don't want to be in poverty. But you see all those skins. You see how many pelts and how many creatures they actually killed and causing winter and being out in the cold. Are you out in the cold now? Yeah. About this decision. What are you going to do now? You have the ability to escape this. There's a boat there. You can do it. You just have to make the choice to do it. Whoa. 7 of Swords. What did you hide underground? What did you take and hide? Or what did you lie? Did you do something, or someone did this to you? Either way. But don't worry, justice is here. Justice is coming in around you because you don't know what to do about the truth, or maybe you need to speak your truth to cause justice. Either way, this causes a new beginning and new growth. This will be fertilization for your foundation for the future. Yes. New friends, celebration. Yep, those cups are upright, chilling. I think those are penguins, right? Don't worry about this empty cup. You see the wave coming in, that thing's going to be filled right quick. Don't worry. Cup overfloweth. And this guy right here who has already surrendered, maybe he wants to come in and talk to you. I hope that you didn't give up your seat. I hope you didn't give up your crown to somebody else. You were supposed to fight and defend someone, whoever you are, male or female. What are you going to do now? Because, behind you, it's very green. But where you are, it's definitely not. Do you see the light yet? Do you see the stars? This was destined to happen in the stars. Do you see the lighthouse in the darkness? And all of these old clamshells. I don't know if they're alive or dead. They're oysters, I think. But is it low tide, high tide? You decide to open up and show your pearl, and you are shining. Star, maybe this wish fulfillment. Because you decided to own your emotions, swim through them, become balanced, and get to the other side. And now your cup floweth with the bluebird. I think it's a woodpecker, but I'm not sure. Look at all the growth around you, those flowers. Yes, because you did that. Yes, because you were a Hierophant and you listened to God during the winter, during the beautiful Aurora Borealis, showing you, that was Spirit showing you the colors of what to do. And you listened. Good job. And now this is family. You're celebrating. Look at the party you guys are having. You don't have to worry about the past. Because it's going to be all right. See? It's going to be all right. Y'all chilling. Yeah, wish fulfillment because you've transformed. And the grass is green. The sky is clear. And you are a beautiful butterfly. You are just gliding through those obstacles, aren't you? Yeah, you are. You're moving on a calmer water, so to speak. Or let's just say calmer air, calmer winds, whatever it is. Calm. But here's the water down here. You're just gliding through like you should. And that's illumination. Because you gave thanks and praise and gratitude. You were easygoing. You went with the flow. Go with the flow. You glided through and gave thanks and praise. Even when you were stuck in the mud. But you look pretty happy being stuck in the mud either way, right? Because it's all about a mindset. Emperor, strong. Look at that abundance you got, yo. Make sure you defend what's yours, yo. And remain balanced. See things from a higher perspective. And a Queen of Wands. You are royal. You are sun. You are shining, whether it be dusk or dawn. Either way, you can relax with your eyes closed because nothing's going to happen to you, yo. You're the lioness. And it's over. All your hardships are over. You can see things from a high perspective, looking down at those little ants running around. And you no longer are living in a box, But you know what? You were adaptable. You were flexible, even though your boat sank. But still. King of Swords, because you told the truth. Or maybe this is the American government holding the crown on top of that mountain. Maybe you are this eagle. And the truth's over here, though. They'd rather hold the crown instead of the truth. There's something to think about. It's still dark skies over you because you're stable. Things are green, growing, and you're in your house. And you got plenty of choices. This is a buffet. Buffet. This is your table set by God for you. Let go. Walk away. Judgment. It's Christmas where you're at. It's Christmas. Look at all those gifts. There's no call for help. God bless.